What's up guys, Chris Killian here, and while Spider-Man 3 might not be your favorite Spider-Man movie, in fact, I'd be willing to bet it's probably not, there's still a lot of fun stuff in the movie, and with all these Spider-Man multiverse rumors swirling about, it feels like as good a time as any to revisit the film with a few fun facts you might not know. No clue why, but apparently all of the screams Kirsten Dunst had for this film were recycled from Spider-Man 1 and 2. In the fight scene where Spider-Man punches through Sandman's chest, congenital amputee boxer Baxter Humby took Tobey Maguire's place. Humby was born without his right hand and helped to deliver the intended effect of punching through Sandman's chest. Real sand was used for Sandman except when characters were being buried or covered in it. Apparently real sand would have been a possible hazard for such scenes, so instead they used ground up corn cob. No idea why that's any safer, but apparently it is. The character of Eddie Brock is an amalgamation of both his Amazing Spider-Man and Ultimate versions. One is an obsessed journalist, and the other is just a creepy skinny dude obsessed with Gwen Stacy. They chose to do this because they wanted to present Eddie Brock as a shadowy reflection of Peter Parker. Reportedly, an early draft had John Jameson, the astronaut from Spider-Man 2, returning from a space mission with the symbiote as a stowaway. To save time and money, this was eliminated in favor of having the meteorite that just happens to land next to Peter Parker. I wish they'd stuck with the space shuttle storyline, because what are the odds with the meteorite, am I right? To prepare for his role as the Sandman, Thomas Hayden Church worked out for 16 months and based his performance off of misunderstood monsters such as the Golem, Frankenstein's monster, and King Kong. When Spider-Man forcibly removes the symbiote, he's in a church tower and the sound of the bell allows Spider-Man to take it off, and immediately afterwards it attaches itself to Eddie Brock. This is almost exactly what happened in Web of Spider-Man #1. When Harry gets amnesia in the film, the same thing happened to the Green Goblin in the comics, only it was Norman Osborn that lost his memory instead of Harry. This happened after the Goblin battled Spider-Man in Amazing Spider-Man #40. Norman would remain an amnesiac for several years before regaining his memory in the Goblin Lives storyline. While Spider-Man 3 might have less than stellar reviews compared to the previous two movies, it's also the highest grossing film out of Sam Raimi's trilogy. Sam Raimi was also deeply unhappy with how the film turned out. He had hoped that the planned fourth film with John Malkovich as Vulture would have made up for it, but that never came to fruition after Raimi had creative differences with AV Arad and Sony. It's too bad.
What are you gonna do?
So you know any more cool behind the scenes facts about Spider-Man 3? If so, drop them in the comments. If not, make some up. It makes for a more entertaining comment section. You can follow me on Twitter at Chris Killian or Instagram at CK Comedy. Make sure you comment or like the video for support because it does help, and thanks for watching.